Dangerous heat is now disrupting not only learning, but family schedules for folks in Wake County.
That's right. Meteorologist Kat Campbell is following the high temperatures. More schools were forced to close, I should say, over air conditioning issues. WRAL Sean Gallagher will have that story in just a moment. But first, meteorologist Kat Campbell joining us now, tracking the heat. Kat?
Ooh, it's a summer sizzler out there today. 98 degrees. The heat index 109 in the Triangle right now, 111 in Clinton, and 108 is what it feels like in Fayetteville and South Hill. Tomorrow, our heat index could be closer to 112 in the Triangle for a brief period of time. A heat advisory is in effect through 8 p.m. today, and we are going to see another one in effect tomorrow throughout the day with a heat index over 105. The other big story, of course, the tropics, and things are getting interesting with this system. New today, the National Hurricane Center is giving this a high chance of developing. It's a 70% chance it'll develop over the next week. And notice that track toward the eastern Gulf looking more likely. We first told you about that trend yesterday, but that doesn't mean that we're in the clear here in North Carolina. So let's talk timing. Early in the week, likely sometime around Monday, we could see a landfall in the Gulf on the west coast of Florida. That looks like the most likely scenario. Then models really diverge after that. Some carry it back out east over Florida, and some carry it a bit closer to the North Carolina, South Carolina coast toward the middle of next week. So this is one that we still need to watch here in North Carolina. If we take a look at where the models begin to differ, it's as it passes over Florida. The European model has a much slower and weaker system, and the American model much stronger and a bit closer to our coast as it moves faster. I'll have a closer look at some of the storms we could see this week coming up.
All right, Kat, thank you. Let's take a live look outside here at North Park. Beautiful clouds up in the sky, and those clouds have been helping us a lot lately. Meteorologist Kat Campbell in the Severe Weather Center. Boy, things are looking a lot better when it comes to the drought.
Oh yeah, the new update just came in today, and we're pretty much in the clear in our area. Just a little bit of yellow left over in spots, and that is abnormally dry. So things look great in terms of the drought status. You know, over 9 inches of rain during the month of July will do that for us. We're pretty much in the clear at this point, but we do have more storms in the forecast for the weekend. 97 to 98 for the high tomorrow. It's a 40% chance of storms. 90 on Saturday. So at least the increasing storm chances up to 60% will help with the temperatures a bit as we get into the weekend. Tomorrow, we've got that 40% chance of storms. I think the best chance would be during the afternoon and evening. There are a couple models that have just a small chance in the morning, but really it's late afternoon as we see that chance really start to blossom. Looking ahead to Saturday, this is going to be a better chance of rain and storms. We've got a boundary right overhead, more clouds in the morning, and then once we get to the afternoon, you can see a lot more showers and storms showing up. They could be slow movers, leading to heavy rain. And there will be a level 1 severe weather risk on Saturday as well. There's a level 1 risk today and a level 1 risk tomorrow. Here's the thing though, today, the chance that you're going to see a storm is very, very low. It's only a 20% chance of rain today, but the odds, you know, if something were to pop up, the environment that it's in, it could strengthen and become severe. So we'll watch for that, but it's pretty unlikely today. Tomorrow, slightly better chance of some storms with damaging wind gusts out there by late in the day. A live look at our tall tower camera in southeast Wake County. You can see just some clouds in the distance. It looks hot, though. It's a steamy day. Temperatures have been in the upper 90s for highs so far. As we look ahead to the afternoon, even by 6 o'clock, it's still going to be in the 90s for dinner tonight. Only that 20% chance for rain, though, for your dog walk. If you're hoping for any relief from the humidity, there's just not any to see anytime soon. We will stay in the tropical category of the muggy meter tomorrow into early next week, and tomorrow looks even hotter than today. The heat index could be over 110 in spots tomorrow. Our WRAL Weather Watcher photo today is a beautiful shot. This was taken of the sunset yesterday evening near Clayton. Tommy Minter shared this picture with us, a really beautiful shot there. And coming up in the next half hour, I'll have the latest information on this tropical system that we continue to monitor. Even though it's more likely that it's going to be headed into the Gulf of Mexico, initially, we are not in the clear by any means here in North Carolina, and I'll explain why coming up. Your 7-day forecast, we have some 80s. That's the good news I have for you if you're not a fan of this heat. Once we make it past tomorrow, increasing clouds and storm chances should allow temperatures to back off over the weekend. Early next week, some small rain chances, and we'll watch next week's forecast to see if a tropical system could have any impact on those rain chances.